Hello all and welcome back to the channel. Today we have episode 34 of our Liverpool rebuild. Last episode, well, it went quite well, let's say. So we started off here against Norwich, and as you can see, results wise, 1-0, 6-0, 5-0, 4-0, 1-0. All results, all to nil. We finally got our trophy of clean sheets. League table, as you can see, it is very, very tight between us and City. It literally is goal difference. A long way ahead of the chasing pack. Champions League, we didn't quite make it into the top 8 of the new format. So we've now drawn Monaco. This episode, looking on, I imagine we'll be somewhere around here. But if you look, aside from the Champions League games against Monaco, we've got Fulham at home, Villa away, Leeds at home, Blackburn at home, and that's roughly what we'll be doing today. So we've got a good amount of fixtures to play, but also they're all very winnable. And with the way the City are playing at the moment, we need to. So in amongst the episode, and I've done a little bit of research, and I've tried to find out some extra players I'd like to try and recruit, and I've just sort of added some to the short list, and just having a little look around, to be honest. So you might see some of them players come to the forefront. At the moment, my team is looking very good star-wise. Noticing that Salah's back up to 5 stars, Alexander-Arnold's up to 4.5. I saw Robertson at 4. So it is looking very, very promising in that respect. We're just going to have a little change around here. We're going to rest some players because there's no need to be playing everyone here. We are playing Derby County, who could spring a surprise on us, don't get me wrong. That's how we're going to line up for this one. So do you know what? I'm actually going to play Thierry Emery as well. But I have decided that I think it's the end of the road for Fabinho, 100%. He's the main man that I will be looking to move on this summer. There will probably be a couple more, but nothing mental. So not the best of starts currently right now, but it is still early days. We're getting closer, that is for certain. We had 9 shots in 24 minutes, I believe that was. We just can't find the back of the net row. And now we have, looks like an Alexander-Arnold cross headed home by Telles Magno in off the post. Really good header. And puts us a goal to the good. And Telles Magno has got himself a second. Fabinho with a killer ball and slotted home by Magno. Not only one for the future, but one for now by the look of things. Oh, there should have been another goal there. So we've had 23 shots and 7 on target. It's not great. You want at least 40% of your shots on target. We're doing all right. We're quite happy at the moment. we will be getting a lot of the boys that are sort of tired off and players that I need to be. Oh, it's an own goal. Kirk has his cross. Oh, Roque nearly got in, but looks like a cash-in own goal. Yeah, we're going to be resting some players, obviously, in view for Monaco, which I believe is up next. There's no point rushing in for a lot of these guys, so first player that's going to come off is Virgil van Dijk, Silva, Alexander-Arnold. I haven't got Ramsey on the bench by the look of things. Bit of a textbook error, that one. So we'll put Fabinho in at fullback. Of course, it won't let me do that, will it? Not just a DM, it's a ball-winning midfielder. And defend, that will be Tchouaméni. Salah will also make way for Zakarian. And Derby have got one back. Zabani beaten in the air by Bonatini and makes it 3-1. Try and fire these boys up. Alright, I'll make a couple more. Victor Roque. Luis Diaz is the better. Yeah, we'll put Diaz up top, why not? And who else could we possibly bring on? Rice, Bellingham, Nunez. I'm not going to put anyone on. I'll just leave it to a recommended substitute. Wow. It's now 3-2. Oh, Mama Diaz, really. That is awful. He's not been... Oh, Diaz has settled it now. He's not been that good for me. Magno with a ball over. Diaz with a simple finish. 4-2. Bring on Robertson at right back. Is it 4-3 now? My goodness, what is happening? Deli Bashiru. Well, I never. Blow the whistle, please. Oh, Diaz has just gone and got his second. Telles Magno has been fantastic in this game, might I add. 2 goals, 2 assists, 10 out of 10 rating. 5-3. Bit of an entertaining game now. I'm pleased that we're through. Obviously, it could have been much, much better. But what matters is that we are through. My assessment, it was quality. So this is one player that I've noticed as a possibility for right back. I don't think that Calvin Ramsey is brilliant. So he's someone that I'm looking at. This next guy I'm very interested in. And it says he's only as a last resort. Based upon what I can see there. Although he is probably being compared to too many. Someone I'm definitely interested in looking at. Monaco up next. I'm going to give this youngster a contract. Liverpool reserves have lost 8-0. Luis Farini doesn't sound very Scottish to me. He's been at City a while. I've never heard of him. Victor Lindelof and Matty Cash. Sunderland are top of League One. Okay. City are playing Chelsea. If Chelsea could do me a favour here, that'd be nice. Right, time to change everything about. I'd love to see Bellingham start rising up the ranks there. I'm gonna try something a little bit different here. I'm gonna try Diaz up top, and I'm gonna start Magno on the left. He played really well last game. Oh, if we've got 12 subs, we might as well use 12 subs because you just never know. Obviously, Calvin Ramsey definitely needs to be one of them. Lucas Susic. I must admit, he could be a casualty. There's just a few midfielders in there that I just can't see me using now. Now I've completely boosted the ranks. Right, here we go. So this is like the prelim to get to the knockouts. Monaco are no mugs. Jude Bellingham opens scoring for us. Good pullback from Salah. Blasted home. Gives us a 1-goal advantage and a nice away goal. Alexander-Arnold looks shattered already. 2-0 to Liverpool. Virgil into Tuchemani, right into Bellingham. Ball through into Salah. 2-0. Alexander-Arnold is now suspended for the reverse leg, which if we get a nice comfortable win here, shouldn't really matter too much. Definitely an interesting way for the new Champions League. Not sure I overly like it. I like the group stages of how it works at the minute. Pause itself again and again. Right, Luis Diaz hasn't done enough for me. I'll put on Darwin. Bring on Zakarian on the left. Alexander-Arnold is tired. Fabinho can come on at fullback. Yeah, Victor Roque can come on. Not ideal. We make them changes and then we concede. So Ben Yedder, Ben Yedder's header. Becker has to do better there. Let's fire this lot up. I'd very much like another goal, please. Right, we can't make that sub with Tushimeni and Zabani. It will be Zaire Emery for me. And Victor Roque has just... That's a lovely ball that is. Oh, it's poor goalkeeping. Okay. Good finish. Gives us the third goal that we wanted. A very good result there. Now we just got to hope for Chelsea to do us a favour. And they did. Love that. Yeah, don't worry, Diaz is not going to be playing up top. Just Magno played so well, I couldn't drop him. Man can't get 10 out of 10 and then be dropped, in my opinion. Fulham at home next. This is where I will go more Diaz. And do you know what? I am going to start Darwin Nunez, and I'm not sure it's 100% the correct thing to do. Tony Martinez. Let's fire these boys up. Get them up and ready early. Well, Fulham are going to goal up. Oh, what is... Oh, number 4. That's Van Dijk. Looked way off of it there. It's a penalty. It is a penalty for us. Salah's going to take it. And he misses again. And the game has gone to this City are playing Leicester. Game just sort of seems to do this sometimes and just doesn't want to show. There we go, we're back to normal now. Look at Mo Salah, 5.9. It's diabolical. They've had one shot and one goal as per normal. And this lot have got to buck their ideas up. Well, they know what's coming. And Salah's going to be coming off the pitch if he doesn't do something very, very soon. Van Dijk's really looked off of it, to be honest. Salah, this is diabolical. You got to get off the pitch, mate. You really, really have. I'll make them 2 subs early. And we've got to go back. Bellingham and cross shot, and Luis Diaz has knocked it in. City are convincingly winning. So we definitely need to I think I've just made a mistake there. I don't think I can make any more subs. Yep, that's it. We're going to be ending with this team. Got to demand more out of them. Can't be being held here by Fulham. So it should be 3 points. It's not going to be. That is a really, really poor result. That is not good. We've got to be doing better than that. Shabir, I can't even say his name. Shabir. Yeah, I think we're going to be totally fine. Right, Trent is suspended. Right, they've got to do better than the last game. I mean, let's be honest, it couldn't get much worse. But I'm giving Darwin and Salah the chance because Salah was diabolical in that last game. Really, really bad. And Luis Diaz has put us a goal to the good. Bellingham's work and a great finish. Just need one more and that will seal us and get us through. And we have got that. Nunez pounces on a mistake. Praise the boys. And we've made it free. Bellingham through. It's Nunez. It's his second. It's our third. And that will see us into the round of 16 into the Champions League. So Carrion can come for Salah, that's fine. Just hope it's nothing major. And Nunez has scored a hat-trick. Oh, it's such a good goal. Such a good goal. Really pleased. Very, very good. This has been more like it with 4-0 up and we've had 4 shots on target. And Monaco have got one back. It's that man Ben Yedder again. They do need another 5 to beat us. So time to make some changes. Yeah, Rice can come off as Emery. Let's bring off Robertson for Kirkez. And that leaves me one more sub. It likes to pause itself again. Ramsey and Fabinho is fine. And Van Dijk has scored. Wanner's free kick. I'm not even going to say it. Van Dijk's put it in the back of the net after a Wanner free kick. So, however they come, it doesn't matter. It's been a bit of a mauling in this one, and rightly so after our performance against Fulham. Diabolical, if we're honest. Hopefully, Salah is not injured for too long. Okay. So, Salah's out for weeks. Ramsey's out for a week. £8 million. I don't mean to be funny, but that's more money than normal, I believe. So they're pumping more money into the Champions League by the look of things. I think Nunez 16 in 33. And Robertson is banned. Villa up next. And now Robertson is injured. The injuries are starting to mount. Robertson might be capable, but I'm not risking him. Alexander-Arnold, Zabani can come in for Silva because Silva looks knackered. And Salah is out. Telles Magno comes on the bench. Lucas Susic. Bellingham's up to 4 stars. But Tuchemini is down to 4.5. That is my lineup for this one. Need a result after our last one. I didn't see who City are playing away to Everton. That might be a tight one, you know. It's still advantage us. Well, they've got 2 points on the board. It's up to us, but this is not helpful. Is he? I thought he looked offside there. But at the moment, we're on a bit of a funny form. Something's not quite right. So we can't be dropping these points at the moment. We've got to be doing more. And Jude Bellingham has equalised. Oh, it's only just as well. But they all count. One half time. Angry. City are ahead. Means we got to buck our ideas up. Right, Diaz is knackered. He's going to make way for Zakarian. Nunez done nothing. Victor Roque. Tuchemini for Fabinho. Bellingham is pretty knackered as well, but we will hold off on that one for the moment. Yeah, that's fine. We've got to try and go out and win this. And Zakarian has scored. They're talking about the possibility of being offside. Well, no. Get back to balanced. Silver on for Van Dijk is fine. Get them to focus. We have gone top, which must mean that Everton might have got something against City. If that is the case, that is fantastic. Let's see. Yes. Lookman equalised. We're now equal on points with a game in hand. And we're into the last 9-10 games of the season. Leeds at home next. So we got 3 very winnable next home games. Just curious, as I want to look here. Have we played more away games? So we've played 14 at home, so we're at 14 and 14. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, well done, Zakarian. We got away with that one. So new look Leeds that is. That's for sure. And then no mugs, they're in 7th. Filippo Mane. An Italian centre half. £82 million. Undisclosed fee from Sampdoria. I've never heard of him. Anybody got any tired issues? Doesn't look like it. So, just out of curiosity, wait a moment. I've got Sunderland next. Okay, so that's going to make me want to play Robertson here. And I can probably play a slightly weaker side against Sunderland. Right, plenty of chances. Very early. Nothing's hit the target as of yet. Darwin Nunez, a bruised shin. He can play on for a bit. So there's nothing wrong with him, he just put it in the back of the net, I believe. Yeah, it's a simple tap in. We don't care where they go in. Just curious as always. City are not playing. Bellingham's had one rolled out. And I'm not sure, is that Siniestra I think I've just seen? It is Siniestra. It's a really good finish. And we've been pegged back after having one disallowed. This is very, very normal. And whenever I have VAR decisions go against me, it usually costs me in the game. And we need to win this, and we are now 2-1 down. Not sure what's happened defensively. We couldn't concede for us. Poor goalkeeping. We couldn't concede at the start of the season. I think we conceded 1 in about 8 games. And now, if I look at the league table, it won't show me. Yes, we've got a nice goal difference, but as of right now, this is not good. Well, they know what's coming. We're going to get the angry reaction. We're going to have to bring Nunez off as well. His bruised shin, I reckon, is playing him up. Victor Roque. I'm also going to put on Zakarian as well. We've got one back. Luis Diaz with the ball over the top. Victor Roque, 1-on-1. Probably should have squared that over to Zakarian, but he went on his own. And that's a key substitution as we've got one back very, very early. Now that does put us a point ahead of City. Obviously, it's not what we want. We definitely need a winner here. As I said, Leeds are going to be no mugs. Right, so we've made 2 subs. Alexander-Arnold is pooped. Oh, we'll bring off Tuchemeni. Thierry Emery. Fire him up last 10 minutes. Oh, I thought we had a good chance there. And Luis Diaz. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? 4 VAR decisions against us. 4 VAR decisions. Bellingham in the 20th, Nunez in the 27th and 55th, Diaz in the last minute. I said every time it happens. That's really not a good result, and yes, Super Sub Roque has saved us. Yeah. Okay. How are they doing this? Are they doing seeds? Yeah, so we've got unseeded and we've got seeds. Alright, here we go. Right, let's have a look. So we can draw anyone. If I got a pick there, I would take Milan, Newcastle or Leipzig. Oh, it's going to be a toughie. Lazio, Milan, PSG, Man City, Benfica, Leipzig, Napoli, Newcastle, Juventus, Chelsea, and Dortmund, Madrid. Not sure quite how I feel about playing Bayern Munich. I think that's going to be pretty tough. I feel as though Bayern are always a very underrated side when it comes to the Champions League. They're a giant club, obviously, in Germany, but Zakarian, Young Player of the Month, he's only played a couple of games, in all fairness. Is this 5th round? It is the 5th round. The Carabao Cup final. The City. Alright, let's have a look. Kirkaz. Just out of curiosity, as always, when is our next game? See, we've got Bayern straight away. So I need to be careful how and what I decide to do here. We'll start Victor Roque and Zakarian. We'll go a little bit Wanner in there. And we'll also play Zier Emery. And you know what? Van Dijk can have a rest. Silva can come in. And while I'm there, I might as well go for the whole haul. It is obviously a very weaker 11, but it still should be good enough to get the job done. I do stress the word should with how this lot are playing at the moment. Tchouameni, is that his first goal for the club? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's taken a wicked deflection. Yeah, it's an interesting tie with Bayern. Hopefully we can get 2 or 3 up and then I can make a few changes. Good header from Magno. Wanner seems to be my main man when it comes to set pieces. 2 assists for him. So Tchouameni is definitely going to be coming off. I'll see what subs I can make in a minute. Victor, this one's been offside apparently. Yeah, he is offside. Wouldn't show me any of the ones in the last game though, would you? Right, Tchouameni for Fabinho. Zakarian. Ooh. I'll put on Luis Diaz. I'm not putting Van Dijk on there. Ramsey can run himself down as far as I'm concerned. Fabinho has scored. Roque back into Fabinho. Just opened up for him and he smashed it past the keeper at the near post. Praise them, yeah. We'll have Ramsey run himself into the ground. As far as I'm concerned, not a lot of these are going to be starting in the next match. Probably be Becker, Silva. Magno, it will give Virgil a little run out. And Luis Diaz, I reckon, will start Nunez. He's done well in the Champions League, in all fairness. I'm starting to edge Victor Roque on him, though. Sunderland have got one back. Really, really tidy finish. And that will see us into the quarter-final of the FA Cup. Pleased with a win. A win is a win. City easily win the Carabao Cup. Bayern up top next. Going to be very, very interesting. Burnley in the FA Cup next. Right, here we go. Salah has failed. Right, Salah. Oh, Robertson is suspended. Van Dijk comes in. Alexander-Arnold. Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham. Darwin Nunez. Luis Diaz. And I'm going to start Zakarian. Robertson out. Ramsey in. Let's play. I'm going to fire him up and leave it at that. Okay, so I've had to come back. I've just had to quickly sort something out. Not good to see that Nunez is down. Good to see that we are 1-0 up though. Victor Roque will come on. Wasn't quite expecting that situation to have arisen when I'm recording, but you know, it happens sometimes. And so far, it's so well. We've got a second. He certainly seems to be playing quite well at the moment. Zakarian justifies his selection. Puts us 2-0 up. Gonna praise the boys. Not that I've been around for all of the first half, but that's a really, really good first half. I'd like us to get one more. Ask and you shall receive. Zakarian again. Really good football. Oh, really, really good. And it puts us 3-0 up. Right, I need to make some subs. Because some of these lot are pretty knackered. Bellingham for Wanner, he can play against his old side. Talas Magno can come on the left. I'm going to put Zier Emery on for Declan Rice. 3 subs. I'm not bringing on Salah. Zakarian can drive himself into the ground on this one as far as I'm concerned. He's played really well. He deserves to see the match out. So Munich have come more into this. Tuchemeni for Fabinho is fine. So they played themselves back into it, but obviously this is a really, really good performance. This is more like it. This is how we should be playing more regularly. It's a 3-0 home win against Bayern Munich. Delighted, if I'm going to be honest with you. Let's see how other results went. So Madrid. So obviously the seeded teams were playing away. Madrid 2-0, Porto 2-0. Seems as though the majority of unseeded teams have done well there. PSG, Mbappe 3, Haaland 2. So very, very pleasing result there, because I weren't sure what quite to expect with Bayern Munich. Really, really pleasing. Up next we have Blackburn Rovers at home, bottom of the league. Fully expect to be getting a result here. That is the end of today's episode. So in amongst that, we managed to play 8 games. In them 8 games, we have won 6 and drawn 2. Our last loss was Manchester United just before Christmas, so we're on a nice little run here. Next episode, as you can see, we've got some big away games coming up. So looking forward to that. We'll see how we go. So on that note, that calls the end. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bells on for notifications if you want to be notified when a video goes live. We will see you next time for some more Liverpool Rebuild. Have a good day.